All right. I think we are currently live. I'll just put on my AirPods. And what else? I will just share the URL to Twitter. Part 4 is live. I think it is part 4, right? Okay. So let's go. I'll just wrap up where we are currently and then move on to the next steps. So what this is about earning $1 monthly recurrent revenue in this month. And I'd like to make this $1 from a website, free to website, and I'll put some donate me button or some plugin to be able to receive this $1. Okay, that's the goal of this. That's the goal for this project. And I'll just open my window. So I'm doing this in English because this is for self-marketing. It's not self-marketing, was it? Yeah, like I want to be able to build products in the future too. Like I imagine myself doing multiple products in the future, and okay, what was I telling you? My mind is very so I think I was mentioning about why am I talking in English or why am I doing this live stream? Okay, why am I doing this in English? Because I want to be able to target the audience from non-Turkish speakers too. I'm living in Turkey. I'm a Turkish citizen, but the goal of using English in this live stream is to be able to target the English-speaking community. And since I want to make multiple products in the future, since I imagine myself as an indie hacker, indie maker, like independent maker in like 5 years and making most of my revenue from there, I want to be able to market myself for self-marketing and also to market this project too. Because marketing usually has enormous budgets. People market their projects, and when you pay money, like huge money, you get the customers, but that's not what I can afford right now. I am recently laid off from the company that I love to work, and due to a bankruptcy of the company, and now I just wanted to experience being an indie maker for June 2023. So that's why I'm speaking English. But why am I doing this live stream? Again, it's about self-marketing, and there was one more thing that I told yesterday live stream too. And what was it? I forgot about it. So first of all, this is for self-marketing and self-documentation. I want to be able to see the development progress and see the parts that I've I want to be able to inspect which parts that I have I have experienced some struggle, and in which parts I've made some logical fallacies, and I want to be able to document this process so that I can go back and inspect and receive feedback. It will create a feedback loop. So I can do this by myself, and some people outside can also give feedbacks. For example, last live stream, I received a couple of feedbacks which were recommending that you can use this technology for front end and stuff. And so being visible in this process, I believe, is for self-documentation and self-marketing. And this is why I am doing this live stream. So the product that I'm developing right now, okay, so I'm doing this live stream in English, and I want to be able to $1 in this month. And the product that I'm building currently is about a website that shows the Latin dance night events around your city. I started from, I am doing this for Istanbul currently, because there is a huge community in Istanbul that regularly dance. So I know that there are many customers around here, or let's say users. I don't feel like I don't. Yeah, I'm feeling like the user is the better word for that, because I want to be able to provide something useful for my users, not for my customers, because I will accept donations. And yeah, I don't have much theory, like I don't have much knowledge about the usage of these terms. I'm just a computer engineering graduate, okay. Anyways, so what are the pain points that I chose this project for? Because there are multiple places to look for dance events. These are Facebook events, Instagram, and Eventbrite. And also, like, when you enter the Instagram, you get lost in that application. And I thought there must be something easier to access. So I just thought that maybe we can have some Find Latin Night or findlatinnights.com. And when you enter that website, you will be able to see this. You will be seeing that on June 26th, there is a Vedans Latin Night. The environment, the venue is looking like that. The price is 100 Turkish lira. The hours are 9 to 1 a.m. It will be in Kadıköy, specifically in Kadıköy, Dorak. And the music that will be playing will be bachata and salsa, okay? In some of them, there might be only bachata or salsa. So this is the product that I am building, and my sister is helping with this UI, UX stuff. And yeah, so what can I say other than this? So where I am at right now. So in part 1 and part 2 of these live streams, it was mainly about planning and design. Like specifically in the first video, in part 1, I was just thinking about how to make this $1. In the second video, I thought about how to design a good website, and what would be the next steps. So it was about planning and design. In the previous video, in part 3, it was mainly about backend development of it. Built a Django project for that, and just if I can see it here, yeah. This is a basic. I created a view and template with basic HTML. It shows the venue, modus spor kulübü. It shows the price, start date time and end date time. And when you click to the title, it redirects you to the original post of the event. Okay, so that's what I did yesterday, and today I will not be working on front-end development because it is not ready right now. The design is not ready. I think this is me, and also my sister is working on it. Once it will get ready, I will work on it. So okay, I will check any comments if there's any comments. No comments at all, which is perfectly fine. To be honest, I don't expect anyone to follow this whole live stream because it will be long and I'm just an amateur that doesn't have much experience, and it's usually boring to watch. Like, building is exciting. But to be honest, it's exciting, but it is somewhat nervous. Like, it brings you some kind of nervousness. Like, because like the feeling of being watched while developing has a specific like, it creates a pressure, but when it is maintainable, like not maintainable, when you can control the amount of that pressure, if it doesn't prevent you from doing what you want to do, I think that's a good thing. I think having a little bit of pressure moves you to the direction and keeps you focused on that direction. So, with that being said, today it will be a hard task because I'm thinking will be deployment, but just let's see. Like, for front-end development, I'm waiting for the design. Or should I wait for the design, or maybe I can start with what we have with what my sister has been done, like here. Where is it? Can I just start with that? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. Also, like, I have an idea that, like, maybe without without a good design, maybe without this design, maybe we'll get to something fun to. We'll arrive to a product that is able to be useful for the customers. Do you know what I see? Do you understand what I mean? I mean that without this design, maybe I can build some product, just backend and basic HTML, and it can be deployed and it can be able to receive funds and fulfill the goal. So because usually people say that just be fast to build something and just like quickly ship it so that when you quickly ship it, you will be able to see the interest in it. And for example, if you don't do the donation stuff yet, but just put a button there and see the interaction there. so that you'll get an idea of what is the demand to this project. Oh, it's so hot today. What do you say? I think I'll just skip this one. I'll just skip this one until the design is ready. Can I ask this? Like, because I felt the need to ask this, but there is no one watching this live stream right now, and I think ChatGPT might be the best one to ask this. So, but like, I'd like to, okay, it has some knowledge about what I will be doing for this website, so probably, yeah, okay. So, I am following the steps you above. I am getting help from from a UI UX designer, and considering to skip the step 3 and step 4. I think like I've done this with, but it's really required. Yeah, it's very integrated with front end development. Okay, that's the thing. No, like I will skip this for now, but I'll get back to it. It's still advised against this. I'm not like, yeah, of course, like it will be less, there will be all less optimal user experience. Yeah. What kind of potential issues that can be there, right? I really don't understand the concern behind it. Okay. So I can continue. I mean, I can, yeah, this is the part that so the idea that I have is that even though I skip front end development, I will be able to have a working, like I will be having a product which is like with very bad user experience, right? Okay, I know that, but like if I deploy it, it will be ready and it will be like it will be visible by many others. And when it is there, I think it will push ourselves to easily iterate over it, you know? And also like deployment stuff, I think I don't have much experience, and if I mean, this is the real hard stuff for me, like real the thing that is that, to be perfectly transparent, I'm afraid that I'll not be able to do this deployment stuff. Probably there are solutions to make this. I mean, when you pay something, it usually, I mean, someone will solve it for you, right? But I want to be able to do this without a cost, ideally, and or with less cost. So we'll see. Um, okay. So I think here are some steps to help you with the deployment. Choose a hosting provider. I think this is the same as the one listed here. Choose a hosting provider that suits your budget and requirements. Some popular options are Heroku, Python Anywhere, and DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean. Okay. Then prepare your application. Ensure that your Django application is properly set up and ready for deployment. Make sure all the necessary dependencies are listed in your project requirements txt or pip file. I guess so. Choose a hosting provider that suits your budget. Okay. Uh, I think this is worth noting. Hmm. Okay, I think it's okay right now. Okay, so choose a hosting provider that suits your budget and requirements. Some popular options include Heroku, Python, Anywhere, DigitalOcean, and also. Um, can I just add GitHub pages? Because my friend said that you can make it as a static website, and you can deploy it via GitHub pages. So it is really similar with blogging actually. So um, I think we can use GitHub Pages for that. I think it's free, right? Can I? I'd like to ask. Okay, let's create a new chat for that. And let's inspect this one. Choose a hosting provider. Okay. I want to build. Okay, I think I've written this previously. Or like, yeah, okay, let's start. I want to build a website that lists the dance events similar to a blog website, a, like similar to a weblog, similar to a blog. Okay, no user interaction, login at all. I mean, I think like it's not necessary for me to host this with zero cost. I mean, I can pay some amount just for getting this experience and just for having this goal accomplished. But like, I want to be able to use a path that is with less friction as much as possible. Okay, so I will just okay. Can I use GitHub Pages for hosting this website? Okay. So I think like it is expected to be like if there's a backend, I believe. Excuse me. So like if there is a server-side processing and the database, GitHub Pages alone may not be the best choice for hosting your website. Okay. I mean, I think it's also a simple static website, but I think it doesn't want a database file to be able to. I think it wants all of the information in these HTML, CSS. Do I understand correctly? Um, oh, it's yeah. This is yeah. This is. I think I'm able to understand why. So like it doesn't want anything like when I mean if you want to use GitHub pages, you should be able to I mean you can't like it expects you to create HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files, and that's all. It will not be able to access to the database and fill the HTML or like fill the website accordingly. You need to do it on your local. You will need to generate the static files, and then you will transform these static files. You will then push it, then it will be seen in GitHub pages. Okay, I think that's not okay. This seems like, I mean, it's doable for us, right? It's doable, I guess, but in order to have yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how hard it will be. Yeah. Okay, let's think by having a clear logic, okay? Let's write it down here. These are the database suggestions, I believe. Yeah, MongoDB Atlas free 500 megabyte of storage. That's good for the database. That's good for the database, but I'm not sure it's good for the Like I need to host this website too. But if I do it locally, create like if I do it locally with GitHub, for example, okay, let's hosting providers. So for GitHub pages, okay, I have a question now. I have a question now, which is that I think if I use good GitHub pages, it will be free, right? Yeah, I think like okay. First of all, it's free. Free and like I mean it's for just $1. I think it's okay to use GitHub pages, yeah. What do you say about it? I think it really makes sense. But then like I would have been using WordPress too, right? But WordPress will be I think WordPress would also work. I am getting a bit sad about this, right? I think WordPress would work too. It would be, I think it would be costly. I don't know how much it would cost, but let's see. I have a WordPress account. I have like because my personal blog is there. It shows some beautiful statistics. It's not beautiful, but it's okay. And how much do I pay? How much do I pay? I wasn't expecting this much. Why it's why am I paying this amount? I'll take a note of this, yeah. Why am I paying this much? I think it's reasonably, like, it's very high. Like, I don't have that much value from this website. And also, like, but I think it's pretty cheap for the main, like, for using WordPress. It's like about 10 Turkish lira per month, and which is below $1. So yeah, can I just see how much did I pay? Anyways, that's not very important. Yeah. All right. So what will I do right now? I think like if I would have been using WordPress for building this website, I think it would be okay to. I think it would be. I think it would be enough to like. Uh, I'm just going to close the notifications. But we do have a custom design right now. GitHub pages will be free. That's the difference. And when you use WordPress, you will pay some amount. Let's go step by step. Okay. I think it's per year, and I think like and also like you have to when you use GitHub. Yeah, we don't know about that. It's totally free. I think like having GitHub pages is I think it looks as a promising solution right now, right? Oh, okay. But let's move on. Let's continue with other providers. Okay, Austin. Am I losing time thinking about this? I guess no. I guess no. I'm learning along the way, and yeah, it will be some like I'm a newbie, so there will be time to research alternatives. So like Heroku. What is Heroku? Yeah, I know that it was hosting free websites. Um, okay, let's no. Okay, what do we do? It's clones the repository, goes to the working directory, and I guess it's Django. Heroku create, it creates it. Git push Heroku main, it pushes it. Amazing. I mean, we don't need that much. I mean, these are too complex to be honest. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm constantly being navigated by how I feel, but let's try to continue with logical statements if possible. Because usually, okay, so I don't have any comfort zone about this, but like Heroku seems complex. It will, like, how much will I pay? Do you have, I think like GitHub pages, I think like GitHub pages done all, and it really seems like a promising one. Yeah, it will, yeah, yeah, it will, not free, it's not free, but let's say not free. Probably I will have to use a database there, and which I will not be using in this GitHub pages. Will there be limitations regarding the database? I'm not really sure because the number of events in Istanbul, for example, I mean, usually people are interested within within at most 2 weeks, okay? So I don't think there will be lots of events in there. I'm just wondering that, like visual photo, like database, let's say photo. would be able to store the many images in. That's just what concerns me right now in that regard. Python Anywhere. It's that is most probably it's not also uh, free, I guess. Look, I can do this free in GitHub Pages, and I'll just look at Vercel. I heard about it. It's personal and non-commercial projects. It is like it's yeah, you can say it as hobby, but I don't think it's an hobby. Like I want to make some money from it, and that's not something personal. It's not professional too, I know that, but like yeah, I think they're compliant with relevant legal requirements because like yeah. Um, so what else? What else? What else? Um, 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 I think I'll continue with GitHub Pages. Yeah, it will be. I'm not sure it will be possible, but let's try. Okay, I'll say I chose a hosting provider. Okay, it will be GitHub Pages. Okay, prepare your application. Ensure that your Django application is properly set up and ready for deployment. I mean, okay, um, I will use GitHub Pages for deploying my. I think it's already written here. Develop your Django block locally. Start by creating your Django project and developing your block on your local machine. Use SQLite as your database during development. Generate static files. Since GitHub Pages only supports static files, you need to generate static versions of your blog's pages. Django has a built-in tool called Django Contrib static files that can help with this. You can run collect static management command to collect all the static files from your Django project into a single directory. Choose a static site generator. To generate static versions of your blog, you can use I think like should we follow this because it's very much written for using a Django application and deploying it to a like deploying it as a dynamic like it's for building a dynamic website, but the thing that we'll be doing here seems like a static website. So maybe we can delete it. Maybe we can delete these parts because ensure that your Django application is properly set up and ready for deployment. Make sure all the necessary dependencies are listed in your project requirements. That's not what we will be doing. Follow the hosting provider's documentation to set up your environment and deploy your Django application. Configure any necessary environment variables such as database connection details, not related at all. Test your deployed website to ensure that it's okay. Yeah, we'll do that for sure. But let's develop your Django block locally. Dude, come on. It's not that hard, man. Okay, that's first step. Then there comes the second step, which is, come on. Okay, so develop your Django block locally. Start by creating your Django project and developing your block on your local machine. Use SQLite as your database during development. To do that, what I will do is that I think it's already been done, right? I have a single website thing, and I mean I have an instance in my database in SQLite file, and it's we can assume that it's the blog is ready. Like we can assume that the UI will be that, and we can assume that this is done for now. Okay, because like it is visible right now. Let's see. Let's run the server. Let's see the events, and we're able to see this event, and there might be many others. Would you like to add one? I'd like to add a new one just for making it look better. I will add an event. I'll just take a venue photo to be able to use it. All right, this sounds a good alternative. I'm sending it via airdrop. It is here. I'm hoping that it will accept this kind of file. So the title was Manchester. Let's call it Manchester. What was the club's name? Let's call Reda Manchester, like practice. Reda practice hours or dance night. Okay. Image will be this. This is really from Manchester. Venue will be Reda dance school. Price will be how much? Like 5. It will be pounds, but let's say this much. It plays bachata and salsa. External URL will be Instagram. I just want it to be I want it to be real, so that's why I'm trying to search. Let's call salsa Manchester La Suerte Dance School. Okay, the place is called La Suerte Dance Night. Let's call that. La Suerte Dance School. What? Price is that. External URL will be. Okay, I need to. Okay, I will give the link of the profile. So, okay, that's done. Start date time will be, let's say, this hour will be this, and this, and hour will be 6 p.m. Okay, let's save it. Oh, it doesn't accept it, I guess. Yeah, it does not accept it. So what I will do right now is that that's bad. Maybe if I can do this and share it, it will be better because it will be JPEG. Let's see. All right, now we're good. La Suerte. Okay. So Vedance Latin night, that's that. La Suerte dance night, then that. Open link. It shows the Instagram page of it. Okay, that's awesome. That's very awesome. So the current step is done. Develop your Django block locally. Start by creating Django project. Developing your block on your local machine. It's done. Will generate static files. Since GitHub Pages only support static files, you need to generate static versions of your blog's pages. It will be very funny to do this, but collect static. But any suggestions regarding where to store these static files? Can I just run this and see what will pop up? Why? Yeah, please create a static. Why can't you do this? Just, yeah, yes. Okay. It says that you're using the static files app without having set the static root setting to a file system path. Um, shall we take a look at this? Websites generally need to serve additional files such as images, JavaScript, or CSS. In Django, refer these files as static files. Django provides a module to help you manage them. Make sure it is installed in, like, let's see. It should be there, but yeah, it's in installed apps. Yeah, its static URL is set, I guess. Yeah. In your templates, use the static template tag to build the URL for the given relative path using the. Do we use that? No. Let's check the template. Um, in your templates, use the static template tag to build the URL for the given relative path using the configured static file storages alias. So image source will be from there. Image source is from there. It use load static and it asks you to your app Shall we do this? What do you think? I am getting lost, I am getting lost. Maalesef, unfortunately, I am getting lost. What will I do? Let's clear this area. It will be outside the app. It shows the static, select static. Um, since GitHub page only support static files, we need to generate static versions of your blog's pages. Django has a built-in tool called this. To help it, you can run the collect static management command to collect all static files from your Django project into a single directory. And when I try to do that, I see that you're using the static files app without having set. Can I just point to the media file because I will be using that? What do you think? Let's open settings and static root. So what will be the root? This was suggesting to have a static file, right? What Arduino? It's really it's not about Arduino at all, but probably people are using Arduino for the examples. But yeah, so in your app, it shows like software. So this will be static, I guess. Oh, I'm getting lost. I hope coffee will help. Well, I think I'll just take a 5-minute break and then come back. Yes. Where's my... I think you're ready. Okay. All right. So screen is on, sound is on. And where we left off. So currently I am planning to host this website as a static website from GitHub pages because it's free and it's all maintained by GitHub. Okay, but I need to have some steps that I don't have any idea. So I'm just a bit struggling right now. Okay. Unity generates static versions of your blog's pages. Django has a built-in tool called Django static files that can help with it. You can run collect static management command to collect all the static files from your Django project into a single directory. Okay, let's do it, please. What will we do? Is it absolute path? Or can I just say can I just say static or something like what's the name of this directory? Can I just write static files? Or let's call this static, okay? And then check out this web listing view works. Okay, it works. Server works. Then I will run collect static. You may not be able to see that right now from here. Yeah, I will run collect static and it's been moved to static. And now they're in a single directory. Can I inspect what is being stored there? There's an admin stuff and extension stuff. I like to maybe they have like usually they try to include all the possible folder names. Maybe they have one for static files. That's what I'm looking right now. Maybe like I can search as static, but it doesn't seem like that. I will just write static there. Okay. And they're copied to there. And what is the next step? Choose a static site generator. To generate static versions of your blog, you can use a static site generator like Jekyll or Hugo. These generators take your content and templates and generate static HTML files that you can then host on GitHub pages. Convert your Django templates to the format required by your chosen static site generator. This may involve rewriting parts of your templates to fit the syntax and functionality supported by the generator. ChatGPT, you can help with me. You can help me with that. Let's inspect this Jekyll, I guess. I think, I mean, I think GitHub pages use Jekyll. Convert your, I mean, I think I chose like Jekyll, or I'm not sure how it is pronounced. Um, what is Hugo, by the way? I mean, it's, I think Brew install is faster right now. What? Okay, it's been installed. What I will do? Will I do just call Hugo? Hmm. Okay. Probably I will just need to go and docs and how to configure it. I don't understand anything from it. How is you? Okay. Let's continue. Dude, this looks like not non-relevant to me. I think like Jekyll. Shall we try Jekyll? What? 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 Ah, okay. Please GPT, make it easier for me to understand this. Yeah. Like the thing that I imagined was that it will just create the website as a just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in a single file like that by using the database contents, and I will give it to GitHub, and GitHub will host it. What I imagined was like that. Um, but am I correct on this? I'm not sure. Let's follow the GPT's comments, suggestions. I mean, this may involve rewriting parts of your templates, but should I rewrite the below Django template for it to be generated by Hugo? Okay, let's see. Show me your skills, GPT. Meanwhile, I'll just look at any comments. Okay, no comments. Will I be able to create the HTML file from it? I'm not sure. Range events, external URL, image URL. I don't think so, man. It doesn't look correct. Can I do this with Jekyll? I think this will work. This looks more of a Django. Okay, let's try that. What's changed? Nothing has changed, which is perfect. Which is perfect. So what will I do now is that I will just call this, but before that I need to install Jekyll. Let's install that. I haven't seen this gem install thing. I'm not sure it is built-in or I've built it before. By the way, some of the chat messages are not sent. I'm not sure why, but yeah, the YouTube has kind of thing. You don't have right permissions for this. Dude, I don't want to ask this to GPT again. But like sudo was being only used in Linux, isn't it? Am I correct? Am I incorrect? Come on. Interesting. Beautiful. Okay, what will I do right now? It's being installed, so I will just can you please open this one or this one? Is my internet connection gone? I don't think so. Let's build the Gen static website. Maybe like we'll be able to confirm that it is installed or not. I will just close the window. I'll just call Jekyll build. Okay. But I did install it. Maybe like that. Allah Allah. Dude, okay, you are installed. Then we're good, right? Just finish. Why are you're not finishing? Let's see. Quick start. Prerequisites. I think we need these prerequisites because I don't have them. I am trusting this website. Dude, come on, yeah. And so I am currently installing the prerequisites of Jekyll, and after installing these, I will be trying to build the Jekyll website. All right, something is being downloaded. Okay. I am using Bash profile as far as I remember. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. But sometimes you don't need to know anything at all. If it works, that's okay. That's fine. Cool stuff. So like, yeah, I'm just wondering that how this yeah, I just want to get a confirmation that this stuff works as like maybe I can open a Pro.io because like let's see, maybe like another page. So let's call this Jekyll, okay, and let's call these components, for example, this component as HTML, or like let's call it template, like yeah, HTML images. Database, and like maybe like Django logic. Probably it becomes like here Django, and when you, I'm just guessing that when you The question is that whether this is true or not. Um, is this true? Anyone here? I wish I can ask this to ChatGPT too, but I don't know. Like Django has these, um, and it stores them, I believe, like in a static file, in a static directory, and when you provide these to static directory to the Jekyll, it will build a file, just a file, like which will lead to this. While it has, dude, I didn't change anything at all, and how come you just fail? Yeah, I don't want to change. Like you should be able to handle this kind of errors. Yeah. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it's no, it's not the latest version. Oh, I'm going to order food. What to eat? Oh, I have only 30 minutes. How come? Wow, I haven't. I just want to eat pide again. Let's add some variety, man. Let's add some variety. Dude, come on. How come, yeah? How come, yeah? Okay, let's um let's do this. I will just yeah, I will just check if any comments were there. No comments at all. I will just clear everything up. I have only 30 minutes and I just want so bad to do this. Okay, let's close this Django documentation. Okay, this Figma, I don't need it right now. To Yeah, this can stay. This can let's close this. We'll find it when we need it. Okay, let's close this too. So in which steps were we? We were choosing a static site generator to generate static versions of your blog. You can use a static site. So by blog, yeah, I'm just assuming this is a blog. Okay. You can use a static site generator like Jekyll or Hugo. These generators take your content and templates and generate static HTML files that you can then host on GitHub pages. Okay. I chose Jekyll. Okay. I'll just try myself. Uh, but it has only 34 stars. Oh, it's. What do you think about it? Maybe we can install it. Installation is that. Limited usage. Assuming you have existing Django project, edit a URL py to include the distil path function, which replaces the Django standard path function and supports the new keyword arguments. Distil func argument should be provided with a function or callable class that returns an iterable none. The file argument is entirely optional and allows you to overwrite the URL that would otherwise be generated from the. An example distill setup for a theoretical blogging app would be distill path. I mean, I think this can be used because this Jekyll stuff is making me crazy. Okay. So for choosing a static site generator, I think I'll go with this um, stuff, which is this one. Okay. I'll just again just this one, I guess, right? Django distill. Um, no, I think this is pretty good. There's a guide. Uh, um, Yeah, the wagtail. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll just use Django distill and we'll follow the instructions here, okay? Let's go over them. I'm getting so hungry. Yeah, let's just go with it. Um, let's see. Can I just replace these and um, maybe I don't need them at all. I will just delete it. And also I will just delete this this file, okay? I will not use this collect static stuff unless that tutorial will ask me to do. I will install it first and then I will add it to free. I will add it to the requirements. Okay. So next step. Next step is adding it to installed apps. It will be here, install apps. Let's add it here. That's it. Usage. Assuming you have an existing Django project, edit a URL as py to include the distill path function, which replaces the Django standard path function and supports the new keyword arguments, distill func and distill file. Okay. Let's open urls.py and we'll use from Django distill path. Okay. Yeah, just we will use distill path or not from here, right? Probably it will be using most probably it will be using this. Can we just do this and distill path? All right, I will delete it. Distill path. What will we do then? Distill func argument should be provided with a function or callable class that returns an iterable or something else. So distill path, distill func, so get index. Get index is index URI path. Contains no persons named or otherwise. You can just simply turn nothing here. Note that for paths which have no parameters, distill func is optional. Yeah. There will not be a parameter there. Is not a valid file name, override it into it to index.html. So this distill file here I guess we'll just use distill path or file, I guess. The file will be what this still file will be event list HTML. But why do I I don't think I need to provide this still file. Entitled allows you. I think it's entitled optional. Okay, so I think can be replaced. So like, does it work right now? I think it said optional, but under the hood, this simply which test publish? I don't know, man, what it means. So like, yeah, it doesn't see the static root. I think that's the reason why it's not able to see static root. Let's call this as static like that. Shall we now? Static source directory does not exist. Run collect statistic, but yeah, we'll just do it like that. No, because like, can we just say like for static files or like static HTML or like, let's call this as genre. What I will do is that I will just add static here, and now let's do this. No, not that place. Just genre. Genre. Yes. Something happened. Site generation complete. Can I? So what now? So what now? So like if I open this, okay, I'm getting excited right now. Please reveal in Finder. I will go there. I will get there and I will open this with Chrome. What will I see? Nothing. Nothing, right? Any comments? No. What then what's like? What will I do there? It's already like what image source is media event, which is the Sverta. It's it's not included there, right? Like, shall we try it? Let's call this not Jamuryu, okay? Let's do something as let's I'll just delete this. All right, and I will just new folder generated static website. I will write yes, site generation complete. It's there, but these are not visible. I'm not sure, like, I want it to be on GitHub, to be honest. Oh, my food came. Yeah, I think this. Oops. Yeah, like I want these to
media. I just want, like, I want to ignore only this media, okay? That's the thing that I'm trying to do right now, but how will I be able to do that, man? Did you see what I mean? Like, maybe we can say just to ignore these, but include these. Django git ignore only the outer file directory, but include Dude, you're crazy. Amazing. No. Yeah, okay. I'll just need to do this one, I guess. Okay, I think like we're getting closer to it. So it includes um, so it doesn't include this, but it includes this. Great. And I wanted to also include this one. Will I be able to see it? Yeah, I will be able to see it. Or like maybe this can work too. Like, for example, this is media, and let's keep them stay as the same, but generated static website. Okay, it wasn't there. When I include that, what do I see? Yeah, it includes all of the contents of it. And when I do this, it will include that also. So yeah, I guess this works right now. I will be able to see the contents of this, every content in it, and these will not be shown. I don't want you again. So requirements is static root is set. This till path is being used. This is generated just static website, jQuery stuff. I don't know anything about that. And what did we did? Generate static website with Django distill. I think its name was that, right? Let's commit this and let's push it there. Okay, I'm so getting excited about this. My food is waiting me. I gotta eat it. To be honest, it's taking time because of the images. And what now? What will I do now? I just pushed it there. Oops, sorry. Generated it. Pushed to the GitHub repository. Enable GitHub pages. Where is it? Okay. This one. I want to enable pages. Let's get this public, yeah. Do you see anything concerning to make it public? It doesn't answer my question, but anyways. So general, I'll make it public. And it's being done. Let's go. It's public now. Let's go. Pages. Let's go. So what will I do? Select the, yeah, it's main. Source. Deploy from a branch. Main. From where? Not docs. What is the current URL? It's pending, okay. But like, it I think like GitHub pages instructions. Uh, can I rename it as docs? What do you think? Generated static website as docs. So that it will be very evident. What do you say? Oh, it's still being pushed. Amazing. But why is it taking this much long? Yeah, I will just do that, but can I just... I will eat. I gotta go actually. I have a dance class at it's within an hour. I need to eat before that. Images are not being uploaded, unfortunately. What is that? Push, revert, not revert, that revert. Like maybe I can do this. I'm just trying everything right now. Maybe like, yeah, I will just do. I will just do what? Rename generated static website to docs. Okay. Go. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it. I need to eat something. And I gotta hurry. I will just make this as this, close the microphone. Hey there. I managed to push to the repository. Um, I've renamed the generated static website to docs because it looks for that. It looks for index.html from there, but apparently, I mean, unfortunately, we don't have any index.html here, so I need to move this to outside, and it seems like the best solution right now. I will try it and we'll see what will happen. I really need to go, but I'm kind of excited right now, so I just want to try it out. I'll just delete this and move index HTML. Okay, that's the reason of this commit. We'll see how will it be. Okay, it's been pushed, so it will try to build the page. It's usually very fast. I'm kind of excited about this. Come on. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I'm going to prepare my bag. Meanwhile, are you serious? Oh,
Yes,
no.
I'm not allowed to be frivolous.
I didn't talk about you, but okay. Amazing. This is also like this is also enough. When I click on it, I am navigated to here. When I click on it, I am navigated to there. So it doesn't see the images, unfortunately. I think it doesn't see the image because it's on media, and why media is not being able to see, because it's not there, right? Actually, like, it's in here. Aha! I don't have to provide whole Django project. I can I can create the static website to another folder, and from that I can and I can only publish it as an openly from there, right? Because that's all I need. It will be able to access it. I think like the next step will be, I think deployment is kind of completed today because it's not working as expected, okay? But it's create a different repository for only generated static website and make that one public and create. I think then the deployment part will be completed, but like I think most of it is completed right now. Maybe I can do it on myself without the live stream tonight, or like anyways. So like it's this is not working as expected because of the lack of images, but I need to go right now, so that's why I'll be stopping this video. Wow, it was a huge work. I mean, it was very struggling. It was very hard for me, and when I do the necessary changes, it will be awesome, I guess, right? Amazing. Food is right here. I ate it too fast. Anyways, let's get going, and I'll go to the dance even though I'll be a bit late. And if you followed along, thanks for following and thanks for your contributions to this live stream and my goal. Take care.